So how's the premiere? Okay, yeah.
The internet is at its worst.
Stuff and stuff and stuff. D- Oh, welcome to the Casual Cows podcast, where we show you nothing but the ceiling.
I just spilt my water all over the floor. Welcome back to Casual Chaos, everybody. I'm Dan.
Oh, I'm Brad. Yeah, that's me.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's me. That's who I am. Um,
Who do you think would win the console war? Vanish.
Obviously not you.
No.
Well, when you say win the console war, I mean, it's been going on for millennia. Since it's been
No.
going on since records began, you know. No one knew that the first console was just a tablet. So much
But
dust. Anyway, no, I don't know. I don't know because they're all competing for each other, right? So we was
yeah,
talking earlier, like the other day about how
I'm back.
how Helldivers is potentially killing the console wars for a
Yeah.
good. It's for the good. No, there's none of this like, oh, Xbox is better, oh, PlayStation's better. It's
Yeah.
just, cross-play straight up. We're just going to be on the one game, and it unifies because the game's all about teamwork anyway. It's not
Yeah.
competitive.
It's not like Call
It's
of Duty
PvE.
or
Yeah. Yeah, you can kill each other because there's friendly fire, but we've all seen what happens when there's malicious stuff. People start putting it on Reddit and then they get shunned from the game.
shunned. You've been
Yeah.
shunned? Yeah. No, I think you're right. Helldivers has kind of taken a stance and
He's gone again,
oh,
but he's
for
still here.
fuck's sake. I
Oh, there's
can't
people
deal
we
with
can
these
hear.
shitty Wi-Fi.
Oh,
It's
just stick with it. We can hear you.
pissing me off.
Yeah,
Hi,
well,
I'm the Blur
hello
of Dan.
everyone. I have some jammy Dodgers that are
Right,
pink.
that's product placement. Fool, gonna get us fucking kicked off. But yeah, no, like because it got to a point where it was
They're really nice.
yeah, I guess they are. But every like 2 years they'd bring out a PlayStation or an Xbox,
Yeah,
and they're like the lead front runners, really, aren't they, for gaming?
I always thought that Xbox kind of had it first. Yes, we had the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, but Xbox was kind of winning, I think, at the
Yeah,
very beginning.
because
And
the
then
PlayStation 2 come out when the original Xbox came out, didn't it?
I think so.
And
I
then the
really can't remember.
PS3, and then the Xbox 360.
Yeah. But the
Because
360,
Xbox had the better games. It had, or it was Halo, wasn't it? It was a Halo hype. Everyone loved. I used to love
Gears of
Halo.
War.
Get Halo, Gears of War. They're the main two that I can think of that a lot of my mates played.
But I'm just thinking, like, when it came to the 360, I think then Xbox lost it.
I think the 360. A lot of people had a 360. Or my mates had 360s, but then
It was the Ring of Death, though.
the Ring of
They
Death
they
came about.
all
I
kept
had the Ring
life
of Death, and I
exactly.
managed to fix the Ring of Death.
Yeah.
And then after that, I had the Ring of Death again, managed to fix it, took it to CEX. They plugged it in, it didn't have the Ring of Death. I was like, yes. And I traded it in for a PS3, but the big PS3.
Yeah, the original.
The
Mm. Yeah, mine sounded like a volcano.
yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't.
And then yeah, and then luckily
I think I got a slimline after that as well.
I never got the slim PS3.
I think I did. I think I gave my sister my big one, and I think I then gave because I gave her all my consoles.
Oh,
Um, I know where you were going
you know what you did because you're trying
with
not to laugh.
that. Yeah. Um, but no, yeah. So basically, I gave her all the consoles, but I'm pretty sure
No.
I either went straight from thick PS3 to either the slim one or I
Oh,
went to PS4. I might have
I
just
never,
gone to PS4.
yeah,
I can't remember.
I never had the thin PS3. My mate did because they made the slimline one, which is because I made the PS2. Do you remember the PS2 was really thin as well, and it
Yeah,
had the
so I had the
button.
fat PS2 and the thin one. Fat
Yeah, I
black
never had
one,
the.
thin
My
silver
mum
one.
had the thin one, my mum and my dad, but I never had the thin one. I had the thick cube one. 'Cause I
Mm,
used to play Sonic Heroes on it, sick game, and Spyro,
mm.
good times. But then yeah, then I had the PS3 and I literally wore that out and the 3 or 4 controllers. Like I had to leave the controller
So
plugged
good
in.
though.
Yeah, I had the PS3 controller
Mm,
plugged in, and that's the only way it would work if it was plugged
mm,
into power, because it just wouldn't charge or do
mm,
anything.
mm.
And then and then Shannon actually got me a PS4.
That a drink was spilled over it eventually, wasn't
Yeah, because
it?
yeah, because you and the
They
guys
got
got me a
me.
PS5 for my wedding
Oh,
present.
yeah, I got you a PS5. I was say, but I didn't. I didn't do the mess.
No, but it's okay. I only had pictures of you in there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, like we've always been PlayStation kids. Really, I had an Xbox, but then I'd quickly changed to PlayStation. Never really looked back.
Well, this is the thing. Like, I always used to play PlayStation with my brother all the time, constantly. Call of Duty. We was just on there together.
Hmm.
And then he went to Xbox, and it kind of like you lost that, not the bond, but we was always on it together, and you
Every
kind of
time you
started
saw him,
bonding.
you were like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah.
I get that."
Like how did you do this? But I do think when the 360 came out, that's when Xbox lost it. Just because it was so much, there were so many failures with it, with that Ring of
Hmm.
Death situation.
People lost like their
Oh, he's gone again.
vanished. This is the worst. I fucking hate premiering. It's like, oh, he had the ultimate Wi-Fi.
No, it just doesn't
Nah.
work.
But yeah, no. And then the only one that keeps creeping around the corner though is Nintendo.
Mm. It's like oh, he's back.
Yeah, like Nintendo keep creeping around the corner. So obviously they had the Nintendo, the old Nintendo, like Mega Drive thingy,
Mm.
Sega. I'm not really good with Nintendo, but I know that I had the Nintendo 64. I had a couple of Game Boys, and then we did get the GameCube. I rated the GameCube.
I had the yellow Game Boy with Pokemon Yellow.
See, I never got into Pokemon. I tried it, did I done the car. I never got into
It
Pokemon.
was
Just
a
never good.
Game Boy Color, and it was yellow. It was the yellow one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is that the one that was like that?
No, it was. Do
The
you want to
one
see a
that was
picture?
like,
I can't show you a picture. My phone's there.
okay. That was the one that just had the screen with the buttons at the side.
Yeah, so it was like screen at the top, buttons down below.
Oh, okay. So no, I
It
know
was a
I had one of them
portrait.
for a bit, and then they brought out the DS because they kind of just took over the handheld bit for a bit, didn't they?
I didn't have a DS.
No, I didn't have I had a DS, but for not very long.
I also had a Nokia N Gauge.
Oh,
Yeah, you could play games on that, and I had a PSP for a portable one.
I
Obviously,
forgot how
all
I
the
forgot how
portable.
old you are.
Thank you.
But yeah, but I had a GameCube. Obviously, had a Wii. Everyone had a Wii. I think we changed the game.
Yeah, I went earlier to be honest. Before I came here, I thought we'd be sitting here for a while.
Then do you remember PlayStation 2? They brought out the iToy.
The what?
The iToy. Do you
No.
remember? It was like a little cube thing. I'll have to put a picture up here. I'll put a picture of it. Oh my God, where am I pointing? There, yeah. But it was the iToy, and you plugged it in, and it kind of fed off your movement. And there'd be
Yeah.
a ninja game, and you stand in the middle, and all these
Oh my
ninjas are
God.
fighting. And you
Yeah,
go, and they did like a boxing one as well.
I
So you'd
do
be in a
remember
ring.
that. Oh, he's disappeared
Oh,
again. He's doing all
oh,
these actions. He was doing this. We know that.
yeah.
You
No, the
still kind of got
iToy
your
was.
boxing stance there. I can see it.
This is. I keep fucking jibbing out. I'm chunking, boy. But no, that was good. And then they kind of just brought the Switch out, and they kind of just kept with it, like
Yeah.
because it's technically still a console, but to me it just feels like a handheld still.
Yeah.
Because even though you put it in and then you can hold the controllers and play it,
Yeah.
even with the little connector bits, it just feels weird in your hand because it's quite small.
Mm.
Like it's not like a like as we know the PlayStation controller's got a bit more beefier,
Hmm.
but it just feels really small in your hands.
Is it comfortable?
It's okay. It's just everything feels really small.
Mm. But it's like when you go from like the you get used to the PS5 controller, you go back to go, oh, I'm just gonna hold the PS4. Go, like
Yeah,
this was the PS4 controller.
yeah, I get it. It's compact, it's travelable, it's good. But yeah, they don't release stuff all the time. Like PlayStation, obviously, there was already talks about the PlayStation 6, but then again, PlayStation 5 come out fucking
Yeah, because obviously
COVID.
they've
Come out of
they've
COVID, didn't
released
it?
that, and then they've gone, well, now let's
Wait,
do
was it
the
just
Pro.
before COVID? Was it just before COVID the PlayStation
Um,
5 come out? 2020, 2020?
I can't remember now.
Was it 29, end of 2019? Come out Christmas time, didn't it?
Hmm. I know I didn't get one for a while after they came out. I kind of waited a bit.
So it must have been 2019, and then we got one 2021, about July, August, on then my wedding.
Yeah,
Because you got one, set it up, and then I got one, and then we played that night.
yeah. Call of Duty.
So it must have been like half a year.
Wasn't that like our first time on Warzone?
No, because we played PS4. I dragged you onto PS4, and we played with Josh.
But then, oh, we played Formula One as well.
Yeah, because you really got into Formula One, and then decided actually you're really not great at Formula One. That's
No,
the
I mean,
only
I don't
game
mind.
you've not. That's the only game you picked up that you didn't just get straight away.
I kind of got it when I done my own career mode, but
Yeah,
I suppose I
but
got
usually you
bored
could
of
pick
it.
up a game within half an hour. You'll be like, I get it.
Yeah, yeah, not Formula One. I didn't like it.
No, it's hard.
But then Need for
It's hard.
Speed Heat smashed you on that.
Ah, yeah, because it was a shit game. So, oh, I'm being chased by the police. Oh, don't worry,
Yeah.
just hide from them. But they all have Lamborghinis.
And helicopters. Don't forget the
Yeah.
helicopters. They all have
Oh, what are
Lamborghinis,
you? I'm a
helicopters.
level one Beetle.
Mhm.
Brilliant. But yeah, like just going back to the console thing, like yeah, I think Helldivers is going to try and squish it, but I think
I think they're
yeah,
doing
like
a good job of it because it just shows camaraderie between all the consoles, including PC. Because I remember when you'd play Battlefield or something like that, and you'd always get that was always a cross-play kind of game, but you'd get the P let's say Battlefield friends called it the PC elitists. So
yeah,
you'd have your console players and then the PC elitists,
yeah,
and they portrayed it really well.
because I guess obviously if you have just a gaming PC, I guess
Yeah.
that still is classed as a console.
Mm,
If you just strictly use it for gaming, am I going to offend people by saying that?
probably, yeah.
But it's just if you strictly use it for
Maybe if it
gaming,
was like
surely
a
that's your gaming console.
a
Because a
laptop.
gaming console is anything. Your phone could be known as a gaming console if you strictly use it for games.
Really?
No, I think I'm just talking shit, if I'm
I
honest.
think so. I think so. No,
Yeah.
I think they're doing a good job of
PC
squishing.
players, PC players are different, aren't they? They got the better RAM, they got the better fucking
100%. Yeah, everything they've got. If they've done it correctly, you could, yeah, you can buy the PS5 and it works out of the box. But sometimes you have to change parts in the PC to make different games work
yeah. Like I know you can
because the
change.
drivers don't
I know
work.
some people can change some bits of the PlayStation. Some people add the obviously bigger RAM, and they can add is it the SSD to make it run a bit better. And
Mm. I did that for the PS4.
yeah, some people do take them apart, don't they? Some like clever people, like people have said, like there's a guy I forgot his name, but he got the PlayStation. He went, I love the PlayStation, but I hate the shape and look of it. So he
Mm.
took it apart and like basically built it into like a some see-through like tower.
Yeah, he's gone again.
Fuck off. And he took it apart and he added extra bits to it to make it run a bit smoother and to let it more
Mm.
breathe easier. Because mine does fill up with dust quite a lot.
Yeah, I've got mine here, and I've not even been really here to use it or cause any problems. And yeah, it needs a good old suck out again.
Oh,
Yeah, get a
oh
bit
my
dash.
lord.
Yeah, right, dash. Thing is, it's only on one side. which is the weird thing. Like it's
That
literally
is
on the left hand side, not the right hand side. I'm back with a
that is
brand new
strange.
track. Hello.
Yeah, I remember my PS4 would sit. My PS4 would sit underneath when we had the like um long fucking stand with the table was on.
Mm.
The table that the TV was on, like the little fucking what is it called? Side table thingy
Yeah.
that the TV stood on. I had it underneath there. And some nights when we were playing Call of Duty on the PS4, I thought my PlayStation was going to just. Ooh, it was
Just the
so loud.
sound of it. Woo, yeah.
Yeah. I remember actually getting it apart one day and actually giving it a good blight, one of them like puffy machine thingies, and it was so quiet.
Yeah. This is the kind of thing that I want to hear other people's like their kind of versions of this, like what happens to their like have they did they like religiously clean it or did they just like let it build up? You know, what consoles did they have? Because everyone grew up differently. Maybe like people started off with an Xbox and then went over to PC, or did they just go from Xbox and stayed there, or did they go from, you know,
Yeah.
PlayStation to PC, or did you go from PlayStation and stay on PlayStation, or did you switch in between to whatever one?
Mm. Yeah. I
Because
remember my granddad used to have a Dreamcast, a Sega Dreamcast.
mm,
That was a cool looking machine.
yeah,
That was cool.
the thing is the way that I've always been PlayStation because also my dad has always been PlayStation, and it's been that
Mm.
case of oh Xbox. Ew.
Yeah.
Even my dad would look at my brother with his Xbox and go, "Ugh."
Yeah. Why are you in my house?
Yeah. Um, but yeah, it was just that way. We always grew up with like Onimusha and all the games that would come up on the PlayStation. We stuck with it. Um, but I'm kind of hoping that I know there's some like the Game Passes and you've got the PlayStation Plus games, you know, and whatever they do.
Yeah,
Console
because I know that
wise.
we're getting Halo and Gears of War, aren't we? Or meant to be.
Yeah, but if they start doing stuff like that and then Xbox are going to get PlayStation exclusive, I mean, good on them. Kill the console war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna.
or
I reckon one
increase
day it's gonna be like
5
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
They're gonna just come together and make their oasis, and it'll just be every game ever you want to play, endless.
Yeah, I mean they've already started with like the Omni movement floor, haven't they?
Mm.
So they've got that already, which is
You'd never leave the
incredible.
house.
Yeah, and then you've got
You'd have to do a podcast in a virtual room.
yeah, and
Imagine that, just
the
sitting, just
goggles.
sitting on the
I've seen some stuff.
mountain of Mordor or something, just like, hi guys, welcome back to Casual Chaos.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, cool.
I like it. But I've seen people with like the goggles and everything. Um, you know, and they're running around in their room on this kind of like moving carpet, you know, but that it just constantly brings them to the center. But they're running, you watch what they're looking at, and they're running around either fighting zombies or they're running around their own home in a way, because it's
Mm.
painted their own like living room.
Yeah. We're kind of, it was the VR stuff with the little headsets you used to get. That was
Mm.
pretty cool. It was easy. But then, um, obviously Apple then brought out the Apple Vision Pro, which all the stuff I've seen for it actually looks really cool. Like I've seen some Formula One stuff where they're watching the TV and they look down at the table and it's got like the virtual track.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I don't know if that's real or not, but if so, that's fucking brilliant. But then you see how big the Vision Pro is. How many people have you seen walking down the street with the Vision Pro just walking downtown?
Well, I haven't, to be honest.
Yeah, it's obviously very expensive and the concepts there, it just needs to become more functional, more movable.
Yeah, there's probably more people walking around with like is it the Google glasses? I forget what the glasses are
The
called.
Meta glasses, the
That's the
Ray-Ban
one.
Meta Quest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them.
So there's probably more people walking around with those than there is, you
Mm.
know, those bloody big, can you imagine, like I'm going snorkeling but not,
Yeah, literally, that's what they look like.
you know. But
Yeah,
I just I
I mean,
think
Apple, if you want to send me one, then I'll give it a go.
you give it a go. I mean, I wouldn't even do that. So
No,
please give
because
it to him because
yeah,
I'm Samsung. The console wars may be ending, but the phone wars are just beginning.
Yeah.
No,
No, there's
that's never gonna. I don't think that'll ever end because that's more it. That's one thing that doesn't really matter. Like phones are phones at the end of the day, and yes, they'll keep releasing one after another. Like Samsung's done it where they released the 24 Ultra, and then they released the 25 and gone, oh, here's the new phone. It's updated. It's like, what have you updated? Kind of the camera and some of the operators like it's the same phone.
yeah, they just made it different color schemes and
It
made the camera slightly
different
different
color
size.
schemes, and it was more operational to AI. They basically
But that
updated
could have
the
been done.
AI
But then
system.
they should have just kept the camera and done what Apple did with that, because Apple went, here, look, here's the iPhone 16.
Hmm.
It's going to have built-in AI, and then like America and certain countries got it because we didn't. I didn't get the Apple AI until a few months after it was released.
Well, yeah, but this is the thing. Like my, so I'm using the S24 Ultra, as you know. Um, that then had so the obviously the S25 came out, done whatever it had to do. Months and months down the line, maybe 3 months down the line after it's been out, I've then got the update. You've seen the update, basically it's like an iPhone, but it's all I've got the whole system now of what
Mm.
the 25 was. So I was like, well, there was no point in needing to buy the
But I'm
new
glad
one.
I didn't buy the 25 then. Yeah, it's almost like they just got a phone. It's clickbait. Oh, we've already got 10
But
minutes.
I'm hoping, yeah, 10 minutes, I've just seen that. But I'm hoping that the 26, we've gone straight off for the console wars concept.
Yeah,
Um,
because we know who won anyway. It's PlayStation's as well.
yeah, 100%. Um, but yeah, the 26, I'm hoping they'll update properly, like better camera, better battery.
Mm.
I've heard already, because I have done my research on this one, that the battery's meant to be the same. So they have updated the camera. Battery's meant to
Which
be
my
staying the
camera
same,
will
but the
update.
operating system would be better. So I'm hoping it's
It's
not true
basically
what
been
that.
like the Brad podcast.
Yeah, it kind of has. I mean, maybe I should just do one on my own. You know,
No, that would be the longest podcast ever uploaded.
it would
It'd
never
be a
end.
film.
Yeah, I was like, welcome to a day in the life of Casual Chaos podcast with me, your presenter and host, whoever I pretend to be on that day, I suppose. You know,
You're a fool.
Peter Kendrick Lamar is who I am today, and that's
Yeah.
yeah. But no, console wars. I'm actually going to hope comes to an end because
Hmm.
that's just pettiness now. Everyone wants the same thing. Everyone wants good games to be able to enjoy it with everyone, and Helldiver is now a staple
Yeah.
of that. Everyone's playing together and enjoying the game together,
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's a good
not
way to
not
get together with
yeah,
friends and
not the
whatever.
fact that like the console wars will end. There'll always be PlayStation or Xbox, but
Yeah,
just make games that are compatible for both.
yeah, like what was it? So God of War was strictly PlayStation exclusive, but then they go, "Don't worry, PC, we'll let you have it." Like a year,
And
was
then
it
I
like a
think
year
now they
later
can. I think
when they do
Xbox
that?
can Xbox still not have it now.
I'm not sure. I don't think they can, unless
So
it's
yeah, like
downloadable on like on
like
Windows
like
somehow.
make it exclusive, like the premieres and stuff. Like don't get me wrong. Okay, it's a Sony produced game. Give
Yeah.
it to PlayStation first, but let it have a month just on. So if you
Or
want to
like
play it
three
straight
three
away,
months, of
yeah, like a month or two, something like yeah, like let them let Sony. You bought that console, you get first rights to it.
mm.
And then after that, go, okay, well, it's up for general sale now. Everyone can have it.
Yeah, because when you think when people are
How much
streaming,
money would they make as well off that? They won't be getting one revenue of PlayStation and PC
well,
players.
exactly, they're branching out to a further audience. But it's like when you're doing streaming, you've got to wait to have the game on PC unless you've got the console to be able to play it straight away.
Yeah. And then most PC players have an Xbox or a PlayStation as well, for that matter as well, so they can
Yeah,
jump on and get the shit done.
yeah,
And you never know, people that are avid in gaming and want to play the game as soon as it comes out, they might then just go buy another console. They might go, fuck it, I'm going to buy a PlayStation. Fuck it, I'm going to buy an Xbox because I
mm,
just want to play this game. I know friends that when they had a PlayStation, but when they brought out a new Halo game, they actually went and brought an Xbox because they didn't want to miss out.
mm,
And I know the same thing. I think when Spider-Man came out, and I think when God
mm,
of War came out as well, one of my mates was like, I'm going to have to buy, he was like, I love God of War. I'm going to have to buy a PlayStation now.
mm.
And he did, just because when it wasn't Ragnarok, it was the first one that came out on PS4.
PlayStation's are great.
They do have some good games come out. They've kind of done what Xbox did with Halo and Gears of War. Like everyone, they were the it games.
Yeah.
They kind of built their market now and they know what to do. I'm glad they're not just rushing games out and banging them out and banging them out like Call of Duty. I'm glad they're
I've
taking time.
seen so many videos where they're going, oh, well, this is Battlefield 6. But now take a look at Call of Duty and it's like, oh, pre-order now. And it was like, no, no.
Yeah.
It's got silly. I do get it. You know, it's like movies, right? So let's say the original Star Wars made for that generation. We grew up with one, two, and three, our generation. Then the new ones came out, all right, made for this generation, you know. But it's the same with the games. They're evolving with the generations that are out now because they want that constant flow. We're
Mm.
unfortunately we're getting older. Um, I don't know what's happening with Dad. I mean, he just keeps disappearing. I think he's sucking the life force from everything. That's how he stays like
Yeah.
youthful and young. Um, he's like the Keanu Reeves of oh my God. This man never ages. But yeah, I lost where I was. I lost
They're
where I
made for the
was.
generations.
Oh
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
people
yeah,
saying, a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
people
yeah,
saying if you were a 14, 15, 16-year-old kid playing Call of Duty and you could be American Dad or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then because of the whole
yeah.
Fortnite hype.
Still don't get that. Like that doesn't. I'm like,
No.
why? And
Even when I was a kid that age, I'd want to be an army soldier. I
yeah,
want cool skins
yeah.
that were like maybe different colors or do you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
get all the flashy stuff. I just
They made it's like making a new Assassin's Creed game, being like, oh, you could be Peter Griffin.
don't even. You take the idea back.
So-
You
but do you know
take
what I
the
mean? Do
idea
you know what I
back.
mean? Like
Right,
Assassin's
I'm
Creed, like
Ezio
it's the
Auditore
same
da
outfit.
Firenze Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he's like doing an eagle dive.
Whereas he,
Please no.
but yeah, like
Please no.
that's almost like what it is. Just give me cool skins, like even if it's the
Don't.
same. Sorry, that forehead away. But even if it's the same skins but like a different color combination, it's like I don't want to be fucking all these cartoons. It's meant to be a gritty war game. The actual
Yeah.
story of the Call of Duty and the campaign's actually quite nitty gritty
Yeah, well,
CIA sort of shit. And
there's always going to be now microtransactions. They're just a thing. They are just that's life now.
it's a money maker. It's more of a statement for the streamers. Like, oh look, yeah,
Mm.
I get it.
Yeah, but it also helps when you've got someone that's streaming a game and they've got drops on. You know, it invites more people in because okay, well, I play this game, I want to get the drops for it. So it's a great incentive to get people into other channels as well that maybe are a quiet channel to start with, and it could help boost them. You know,
Yeah,
just because they've got drops on will help boost that Twitch channel.
yeah.
Or Kick, you know, other streaming platforms are available.
No, that's cool. This was meant to be a quick 20-minute podcast. We've
This was
gone for
meant to be a quick 20-minute podcast, and we haven't done that because actually it's quite an interesting subject.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, you know, it's always going to be a thing with microtransactions. I get that, and battle passes. But if it's a battle pass and it's not a silly thing, and you can work towards it, and it's like, okay, well, your tank looks better. It's just a bit. It looks gritty. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't look like it's a new tank.
Or
It makes it
even
look
then,
all.
like even if I had a bright pink tank, that's okay. But don't fucking make it like the Family Guy car. Or, do you know what I mean? Like,
You want a bright pink tank,
but do you know what I mean? Even if I was
like
playing
Hello
Battlefield,
Kitty.
I know I had a
You're going to
bright
drive around
pink
the
and
battlefield in a Hello Kitty tank.
no, but that's too far. Just make it pink. Like, give me a color selection instead. Give me like, oh,
I'd have a
you know what I
purple
mean?
tank, I think,
But do you know what I mean? If it said, oh, you've unlocked it, or you've unlocked the purple tank
or like a
skin,
vibrant green, and you can just green screen your tank everywhere you go.
yeah. But like,
Yeah,
just
two
give me
minutes left.
that. Like, imagine that in Battlefield. You just see a bright purple tank just fucking coming over the battlefield. It'd be great.
Literally drifting around as well. Tell me if you know, if you've been to Tokyo. And I know you. Hi, hi.
Dweef, dweef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Okay. Well, this has been 40 minutes.
This has been too long. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this one down, but I guess I'll find a way.
Well, I
Um,
don't know. We'll figure it out.
or are you doing this one?
I don't know.
You figure it out.
You figure it out.
I don't want to figure it out. Anyway, we have to ask the people because we've only got a minute and a half left.
What
Hello,
was what
everyone.
was
Welcome
your
to the
first
Second Chance
console?
podcast. Welcome. Yeah. What was that? What was your first console? And have you switched? Because I'm kind of interested to see how people kind of evolved their. Or did you
What are you
stop
on?
gaming
What are you on
altogether?
now?
Did they stop gaming? Was there a game that put you off?
Mm. Was there
Yeah.
a console that put you off?
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
like the 360 that kept dying.
or any Xbox?
Or any. Yeah. But yeah,
But yeah,
I would
okay
like
then.
to.
Well, love you, bye.
Okay, well, love your bar, I suppose.
I love you, bye.
Should we have a cup of tea?
Have a cup of tea.
Cup of tea. Cool. All right. Love you, bye.